Hello, hello, hello. And we're back with another one. Welcome. Um, yeah, like I said, it almost feels like I'm taking a little bit of a break with these, but I am getting benefit from cleaning up. What I mean by cleaning up is, over the course of the course, I have been periodically going back to sort of check stuff, in previous, in previous builds. No, no, from previous sessions effectively. But when I do that, unfortunately, it renders those sections sort of undone. And I have, what in my opinion is very distracting, less than 100% completion rate, statuses for some of them. So I decided to go back through and clean those up. And what that's affording me is I am effectively resurfacing stuff, repeating stuff that I've done in the past, and it's just bringing stuff back to mind. Especially now that I've had a bit of time to digest stuff, and I've found it really beneficial. So that's what we're doing. We're cleaning up, and we're gonna carry on now. So cool. And it's also weirdly like encouraging just to go back and see how relatively easy I'm finding it to like do these now. You know, like I'm almost not having to. I mean, I'm having to think, but I'm almost having to. It feels so much more natural now. All right, I know what we're doing. You know, I know what we're doing. Um, and not because I've done it before, but because I'm more comfortable with the concepts now. And I think that's really what it comes down to with programming is getting to grips with the concepts. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't written down. A lot of this stuff I haven't written down, and yet, um, it's becoming ingrained in my brain, and it's feeling more and more like just natural, when I'm doing these things. And that's one of the things this thing affords me is just the joy of being able to do that. Even like not getting as thrown by not getting as thrown by uh, the error messages. I'm missing an initializer there. That's probably because I neglected to use an equal sign. You know, and there goes 7. So quite nice. Oh, good old implicit returns. So they do say here that we need the return and the codirects if there's more than one line. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what we would need. Refactor or updates. We do a lot of refactoring. That was a step. And I know I'm 100% complete because of that. So, get lots of messages from the art enablers, because with completing things, you get a nod. So yeah, that's cool. That's also why, like, I think I'm keeping these shorter, because you don't want to keep seeing this, and as much as it's fair that they ask, as much as they are offering like something incredible, it's a bit annoying. So, now I've got these nice, clean Altics. Alright, let's do our date one. Split method, which is used to break down substrings into an array. And just to remind ourselves. So we just remind ourselves we can change stuff. The first method, the join method. Again, all of these things are just sort of allowing me to revise. And space repetition is a really useful tool to retain information that you learn. So I ain't complaining. And a little bit cleaned up. And then the message from our enablers. So we're doing this with our local storage learnings when we built to do up. So cool. I'm using the keyboard shortcut, by the way, finally. Again, this idea of I was able to remind myself that I was to remind myself that the property is the key value name and the key value and the value pair. Those two make the property, not one on its own. Hey, shout out to them, missus. Turning up, baby. Hope you guys are well. Cool. The other thing I was thinking regarding this is something I think it's Ali Abdul, a YouTuber, productivity guru guy, calls productive procrastination. So I know at the back of my head that in part I want to go and clear all of those things because I am a bit anxious about the next project. Now instead of sort of not wasting my energy, but you can definitely sometimes just muscle through, and I've been doing a lot of muscling through. But instead of doing that, you can procrastinate so long as you make the procrastination itself something productive. So in coming through and cleaning up these things, I am, if I'm being completely honest with myself, I am probably procrastinating. But because I'm also doing something that's actually productive, like this space repetition sort of idea, this resurfacing things that I've learned, giving them a much more firmer rooting in my mind, having had the experience of moving further ahead, I come back and these things are, much better. The confidence that I'm gaining from this, all of those things make that procrastination much more productive, which is, and it just makes it a little bit less painful to stay disciplined, to stay committed, to stay doing what you need to do. So, that's just by the by. But no, thank you, Mrs. Thank you for the encouragement. This is cool. So let's carry on cleaning this one up for today. Titled upper, but ID should be lowercase. Update your title dot value to be all lowercase. You use the lowercase method. Okay. So I think I can just change to lower case to that. Yep. And if I then that should have an idea of thinking in lowercase, which is quite cool. Cool. A hyphenated string makes sense. Split method to the title. Split the characters into an array of words. For the separator, use a space character. See the result. So I'm just going to chain. Again, I remember the first time I did this, I was so hesitant as to how it wanted me to achieve this goal. And not because I've done it before, but because I understand it better. It just makes a lot more sense in my head now. That all they want me to do is chain the split, with a separator. That's the space. Yeah. Now, again, like I said, I don't have to memorize any. I don't have to memorize any of this. I just need to get better at reading the docs. So, JavaScript join method. Cool. So, because we've split it into an array, we can just use join. And join those to grab the elements of the array, which, because we split it based off of the space, will be each individual word, and then it can join them with whatever you pick as a other tool to do so. Cool. All right, we're gonna call it there. Thank you guys for stepping up. Thank you guys for showing up. Keep showing up, and let's make this year count, guys. All right, peace. Shout out to the emissaries as well for joining. That was just nice.